Let's do it. Andrew McCART, IFL TV. I'm here in Dublin. I tell you what, first time I've interviewed Izzy Asif. What the heck? How is this the first time I've interviewed you, big man?
No, two legends have met today. We've always missed each other, haven't we? It's always been somebody else, either Umar or Oscar or Joe or Coogan. It's never been you, no, first time.
Let's talk business then. I've had, is that my phone or your phone? It's your phone.
Can you believe that, eh?
First interview and you've ruined it off the first minute.
We're done. Let's go.
Now let's talk. Obviously, I've met you around the boxing scene for the best part of 2-3 years now. You've always been courteous and kind to me, and you've took me out for dinner and whatnot. But I tell you what you've done in the boxing world right now, you're making roads for these small hall shows for the fighters that maybe not get on the big shows. I mean, you've just done a deal with TalkSport as well. I don't know how much you can elaborate on that and tell us about that. But yeah, you're making waves, is it?
Yeah, of course. So when we set off 2 years ago, I say it a lot. Nobody gave us a single chance whatsoever. A lot of people doubted us. We're an unknown entity. We've come out here, and today's a testament because Reece Mould, who's defending his WBA Continental title, he won the belt on our show, so I promoted him for 3 fights. That's why I'm out here in Dublin supporting him, being part of the team. And he's got an opportunity now, massive opportunity on a massive platform, a Matchroom and DAZN, to defend his title and earn a lot of money and progress his stock. And listen, that's what it's about. We're there to progress fighters, almost like a pathway. And we're pushing. This TalkSport deal was massive. Never did I expect in 2 years of promoting would I be connected with the biggest platform in the world, sporting platform. And they're really pushing on the boxing promotion and the YouTube channel. We spoke early on about how big the YouTube boxing is with TalkSport, and yeah, it's a really big deal for us. They're really excited about it, which makes me excited knowing that they've got our back to see our vision, see how far we want to go. And yeah, a really exciting time for us, and hopefully a massive 2024.
What I've noticed about you, Izzy, is that you're big on these 50-50 fights, whether you're a 4-0, 3-0, 1-0. You're big on getting good matches, not just against maybe a 60-40 match is probably how you would go, but you're big on these competitive fights on your shows.
Yeah, without a shadow of doubt, I want to get into shows, go to shows as a promoter, be excited. I want to not know which way the fight's going to go. I don't want to look at my card and think, well, I know that he's going to beat him and I want to be excited. I want to be looking forward to it. I almost get into a bit of a fan mode. Yeah, I'm a promoter, it's my show, but I am a fan, true hard boxing fan. I've been involved in the game for many, many years, and I'm a massive advocate of that. And not just me, a lot of promoters you see now, you see your Eddie Hearns, your Ben Shalom, Frank Warrens. It's a big thing because, boxing's, I want to go on it down, but there's other competition, and, with the Misfits and UFC. We need to get back there, putting a 50-50 shows on, which I believe you're going to see massively with a lot of promoters across the board. But me as a personally, it's something I want to really thrive on and work on and push and push and push.
Obviously, the TalkSport deal's massive now. You mentioned Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, Ben Shalom. They're obviously the big three when it comes to British boxing. Do you think you can be a competitor to them in the near future or in the future?
I'm already four or five. Now listen, I believe I said it for a while, and there's people in the game a long time have said it. We've made drastic moves in 2 years, and obviously how well Eddie's done and how well Ben's done for a young man, and how long Frank Warren is. It's a testament to him, and I look up to these guys and think, well done. Every single one of them done great for British boxing. Do I believe I'll be up there with the top 3-4 without a shadow of doubt? I wouldn't waste my time. I can earn a good living, got some good businesses. I can actually sit and relax and live a comfortable life. I've come in this because I sincerely believe I will be there with the top 3-4 promoters. I believe we're not far off there now, and this TalkSport deal cemented that because they're a massive brand. They could have gone with any promoter in the country, but they've picked us. They've chosen us, they've backed us, and I think the TalkSport deal is going to be a lot bigger than certain people think, and it's going to be a continuous growth for us. But yeah, without a doubt, I won't be in this game. I'd be kidding myself. I won't be honest to myself. I didn't believe I'll get there. It's going to take a lot of hard work. Listen, I'm not under no delusion whatsoever. A lot of investment, a lot of commercial backing, maybe a big broadcasting backing as well one day. But yeah, I'd love to be top 3, and I believe one day, with a hard work, dedication, right vision, right team, why not?
Izzy, we've seen promoters have back and forth with each other, as the Frank Warrens, the Eddie Hearns, even with the Ben Shaloms. Do you think they'll even dare have a back and forth for you? Because obviously you've been in the sport, you've actually laced up the gloves and had fights. So do you think any of these main promoters will have the balls to stick it on, Izzy?
I would knock them cold fucking out. No, I wouldn't. Listen.
There's my title, Izzy.
No, I see, I'm getting used to this clickbait. Listen, let's start with them all. The top three you mentioned, now you talked about him. Ben Shalondon's absolutely brilliant. What he's achieved as a 25, 26-year-old is unreal. How many other ones do we know? You know, how much things they can get involved to get the biggest sporting platform in the country, I believe, with Sky Sports Boxing. He's done brilliant and he's done well. He's developing. He's got a new vision. Frank Warren, talk about him. How long? What a veteran. Uncle Frank, I call him, because I've got to respect. I'm grown up to respect my elders. You know it is with that cultural thing. So Frank Warren, what has he done for British boxing? And Eddie, listen, he transformed British boxing, and that's not me like trying to blow smoke up their arse or anything. I'm just being honest with all three of them. I bought a massive deal to British boxing, but I believe I bring something different. One of the factors probably is I've been in the ring. I understand the hardship. I've come from really, we can call it, you know, humble beginnings. I'm the people's person, and I'm true to myself, and anybody who's worked with me will tell you I'm true to what I say. I stick to the deal, and I believe I bring something different, something exciting. And listen, we've got big plans, and I've had unbelievable commercial interest since this TalkSport deal. So with that backing, because you understand money's a big factor. Look what's happening in Saudi. You know, they say, people always say, oh, it's great for boxing. It's great, but money's made it great. Money's a massive factor, so let's not kid it. You know, fighters say we've took this fight. Most of the time, the fighters take the fights because of the money, and there's nothing wrong with that, because it's the business. It's, you know, it plays a factor. Yeah, we want legacy as well, but money plays a massive factor. Commercial backing, the broadcasting. And I believe once that comes, you'll see we'll make a real noise. We've got a lot of hype at the moment, but you'll see different levels to it. And I believe GBM Sports and myself will be up there.
I'm looking forward to it. Izzy, one final one for me before I let you go and get the bus back to the hotel, if there is any buses for us. Yeah, when's the next show? Obviously, you put on exciting shows. The broadcast, the whole theatrics behind it is phenomenal for somebody like yourself. That's obviously humble, like you said. When's your next show? When can we see you next out with all your fighters?
We're going to announce a date in the next 10 days at latest. So we're expecting 2 titles on, packed out undercard, 2 kids making a debut, sold out venue. It's going to more than likely be in South Yorkshire. But listen, 2024 is going to be our busiest year. We're expecting early part of the year to announce, have it for sure. But in the next 10 days, look out for it on our Instagram page. Announce the show, and yeah, let's go to show. Let's go show the rest of the country and rest of the world why there's so much hype about GBM Sports.
When you come to Scotland, Izzy?
Anytime you want. When are you inviting me?
That's an open invitation for you, mate.
Listen, we'll come. I'll come up, and I promise you, when I'm up there, I'll come and see you. We'll go for a bite to eat. I've heard you're good on the pads and a bit of sparring. I've heard a lot about you, yeah?
Izzy, you're a wee bit big for me, but I'll still spar you.
We'll have a little bit of a move of that. Yeah. That's the thing, I still love training, you know. Yeah, I've got my promoters out on, but I've always been a fighter. I'll always have a fighting heart. I go to the local gym, spar with the kids, spar with the pros. It's just, listen, I enjoy doing it. I love the game. And listen, I'm just excited and honoured to be in this place. But tomorrow night's all about Reece Mould. I believe he's going to do a number on Gary Cully. It's a tough fight for him. But listen, timing's everything in boxing. I think he's coming off a good couple of wins. Gary Cully's had a bit of a tough like last loss he's had, and I believe he's going to come there and upset the odds and keep that belt and bring it back to South Yorkshire.
Izzy, listen, let's not make this the first of, like, wait so long to the next interview, man. Listen. I'm glad I've done this interview with you, because you've been hogging Oscar and Joe and all the rest of them cooking. Yeah. You've never done one with me. I don't know if it was a Scottish thing, you didn't like me or anything like that. But
listen, I love the Scottish, we love the Irish, we love everybody. We're full of love, yeah. We don't have no differentiation with nationality, where we go everybody love and listen.
That's one thing I will vouch for you. You're a big. Listen, even though you're a big man, you're a big gentle giant, you're a big teddy bear, and you've got love for everyone, and that's what people attract to you because of that, because you are a very, very friendly big man. But Izzy, as always, pleasure to speak to you, big man, and I'll catch you in the next one, mate.
All the best, and catch up soon.
Cheers, Izzy. Thanks, mate.